we're about ready, Dave.
There we go. And we have deployed 2 deep. On this side, Terry Franks. And Howard Morrow is the top man. They're going to take it a yard deep, and he'll take the knees. Looking at Army coming down here, and their kickoff team got there in a hurry. Pierre Brown was the other return man. It was 6, not 5. So Franks, who has 3 kickoff returns this year and a long of 52, takes the knee there. He's averaged 3 for a 34.3 average.
I did some research. They're down to 3 running backs on their depth chart. Jaworski Lane, Mike Goodson, and Keandra Smith. So they're a little short at the tailback position.
In a shotgun, there was a little mess up right there as McGee turned the wrong way, and he did turn around and hand it off to Jaworski Lane, and Lane just got 5. He's close to the 25. John Wright, 6'2", 255, junior, 1 letter from Alabama, who has 2 starts and 10 tackles for the season. Got him around the ankles. About 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. We're just underway at the Alamodome in San Antonio tonight. This is the first possession of the game for either team.
Interesting move that time by Stephen McGee. It was a pirouette before he handed it off to Jaworski Lane.
Puts Martellus Bennett in motion. Spins, coming back this way. Got running backs either side of him this time. Going to throw. It's batted up in the air. It's a deflection, and he goes off here to the left side. So his first attempt of the night is no good.
Well, there's the discipline of this Army team. They see a pass, and they're automatically, the defensive linemen are going to get their hands up. That time they were able to bat it away.
Goodson, halfback right, went in motion to the left side. He sets now, waiting on the snap. There it is. Here's McGee throwing. That's a catch, and that's Schrader, and Schrader will make the catch. That's an Aggie first down at the 34-yard line.
That was a slant route to Schrader, and he paid the price. Caleb Campbell, the strong safety, hit him a strong lick as he caught the ball, but he picks up the first down. The Aggies have it first down at the 35, and they're forced to take a timeout.
And here we are at the line of scrimmage. Tony Wallace out over the ball, and they're going to run the option. There's the pitch. It goes to the left. That's Goodson. Turns the corner sideline, and into the sideline. The Aggie bench over on their far side just took down looks like a couple of managers or trainers over there as he steps out at midfield of 50. He just went 15 yards on his first carry of the night. Loaded it up on both sides and empty in the backfield. McGee will step up and say something to the offensive line. He'll take the snap at the 45 on 1st down and 10. No score, 13-27. In the first, they're coming up the middle. There's a throw to the far sideline, and that will be a catch by Schrader at the 44 of Army. The momentum after he caught the ball, Dave, drug him out of bounds. He gets his 2nd catch of the night. That will go for about 6, and that gets him up to about 15 yards on 2 receptions. There's 2nd down and about 4 at the Army 44. There's the snap, run the option. There's the pitch. It goes to Goodson, turns the corner, has the first down, and he's down across the 40 at the 36-yard line. The Aggies go 1st and 10 now at the Army 36. That was Lowell Garthwaite, who is from California, has 1 start this year, has an interception. Change again, Goodson to the left and Jaworski Lane to the right of McGee in the shotgun, and it's play action. Got a screen here to this side. That's a catch at the 30. Spin Goodson out of the backfield. Ooh, late hit there. At the 29, he kind of fell on top of him. The Ags will come up needing a 2nd down and about 8 at the Army 29-yard line. Time 12:50, no score. A&M first possession, driving here on the Army D. 2nd down, they're saying about 3 near the 29. Shotgun again for McGee. Keandra Smith is in the lineup, and they will switch him from right half to left half. And then coming to this side will be Jaworski Lane. And we had a mix-up in the backfield. Here's a flag down as Steven gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Somebody broke the wrong mask,
way.
I think, Dave.
Was it?
I think so. I don't see what else it could be.
Keandra Smith and Jaworski Lane, somebody was supposed to be there for McGee, and they weren't, and he ended up having to keep it.
Face mask against the defense. 15 yards, first down.
Okay. Exactly 12 minutes to go as I look at the clock here in the Alamodome tonight. Offset in the backfield. There's a tight to the left, and here we go on the option. And McGee, there it goes. He just pitched to Goodson. Goodson flagged down as he got back to the line of scrimmage and may have lost a yard. They dropped him at the 16. First man to get there. It's Caleb Campbell again, the junior from Perryton, Texas, who now started all 3 games for the Black Knights.
Well, their safeties are the key to their defense, Dave. I was talking to Fran at practice on Thursday, and that is the key. Let's see what this penalty is.
Number 94.
Wow.
5-yard penalty.
That's 2 now for 20 yards against Army. Travis Snyder has started at that left tackle position. Imi Babalola again not playing tonight. Here is a handoff to Jaworski Lane, and he will fall across the 10. That was a first down and 5 at the 10. Falls across to about the 8-yard line. It'll bring up second down at about 3. Time 11:19 first period. The Aggies' first possession. They're driving for points. Army comes back to Texas next weekend to take on Baylor in Waco. Coming into San Antonio tonight, the Cadets have dropped 6 in a row in the Lone Star State. We're hoping to make it 7 in a row here tonight. Had that power eye. The Tydrick Riley went in motion. Here's a handoff to Lane. Lane's across the 5. He's got an Aggie first down at the 4. Tackled there. Falls forward for another yard. First man to get to him was Sean Grevious, who is a senior from New Jersey. And there's Campbell again, that junior from Perryton. He's all over the place, Dave. Put a man in motion. Riley getting that power eye. They got the first down. It's first and goal at the 5. Here's Lane. He's fighting for the end zone. Did he fall in? They're going to spot him down at the 1. He's inside the 1. He's at the goal line. We've eaten up over 6 minutes. 9:45. Here we go. McGee trying to sneak for it. Did he get in? Officials right now saying on a second and goal that he didn't make it. He tried to jump for it over the left side using Kirk Elder and also Travis Snyder over there and Cody Wallace. We're short. Grant Dickey there on the left side. There's Snyder. There's Kirk Elder, Cody Wallace. That's the offensive line. Got an I formation. There's the snap. It just went to Jaworski. He got touchdown. Well, no doubt about that. Give it to the big guy.
Heck yeah.
About that little drive. Well, he scored, the Ags did, on their first 5 possessions last week. They open here tonight by scoring on their first possession. 8 up right at 6 minutes. 9:03 as the clock stops for the extra point.
Well, and that works well for the Aggies. Army wants to control the clock and win the battle of possession. And the first drive, 6 minutes and 7 points. You don't start any better than that.
Extra point is good.
That was a line drive, but it went through the upright.
You know, I think they're saying there may have been a tap on that, but Zemansky just made good on it. A&M's taken a 7-0 lead over Army. Aggies kick off when we come back. 9:03 first quarter, San Antonio tonight. Been using Anderson and McDuffie this season. That middleman is drifting over to the right. He's going to take it at the goal line. Now it comes out to the 1. That is McDuffie. Here comes his return. Breaks it out across the 20, and somebody spilled him at about the 25-yard line. Oh, that was neat right there. Their quarterback's from Colleyville Heritage. His name is David Pivito, 6'5", 229. Look at his figures here in a moment. First and 10. They had a collision in the backfield, and I think did Pivito keep that or the ball? No, it came out to this side, and now down the sideline will go Army. And that run on that one, a new man in their lineup. Yeah, it was 33, Beatty. They put a man in motion. There goes Trimble back to the right side. Hash left, first and 10 midfield. Ags lead 7-0. Throw it over the middle. That's a catch for the tight end. Aggies swarm him. He gets 5 on that one. Tim Dunn makes the catch. Single setback. It is a second down and 4. He wants to throw again. The Aggies are coming. There's a sack. Texas A&M. Red Bryant all the way back to the Army 44. I mean, nobody hit him, or he just fought somebody off. And Bryant just got a sack. He has 3 career sacks. That's his 4th. Ags, of course, using that 4-2-5 this year. They put a man in motion. Pivito's under center, drops back across his 40, sets up at the 35. He's letting the bomb go, and he's going to overthrow everybody. Closest men to it that time, Peterson. And also for the Aggies, Devin Gregg. That goes long and incomplete. That was 3rd down. A&M now. We'll watch him come in and punt. Their punter is from Lucas, Texas, Owen Tolson. He has a total of 7 kicks for the season. And Tolson now will set up here at the 29-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 44. Ags are coming, and they kind of hope they're going to get penalized. We just ran into him. That ball's going to hit and now roll across the 15, go into the across the 10 and down to the 5. Where was the ball?
Let's see if it's roughing or if it's see if it's a personal foul or if it's just running into the kicker. We'll see.
51-yard kick.
Personal foul.
No, first
roughing
down.
the kicker. On the receiving team, number 46. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Time, 6:58. Army new life on the 15-yard penalty against Texas A&M. That may be one of the first, maybe no more than 2 this year of the 15-yard variety. They have an I formation. Beatty, I think, is that fullback. Going to be a pitch coming to this side. McMahon turns the corner. The Ags hit him. Justin Warren was there. Mark Dodge was there. And Jason Jack was there. He got across the 40 to the 37-yard line. Now back at the 37-yard line. There's the snap, play action. Pivotal, he's tossing one on this side. There's going to be defensive pass interference against Danny Gore of the Aggies. And that will give them a first down, and it will move the ball across the 30 to about the 27-yard line. So defensive pass interference, a little bump there by Danny Gore on the intended receiver. They've got it now at the Aggie 28. Put a man in motion. Going back to the other side is Larson. Roll right. Here is a throw by Pivotal, and he was blasted by Chris Harrington as he was getting rid of the ball. It goes incomplete. I mean, he was hit a lick by Harrington. Army, a couple of penalties against the Aggies, keeps it going, including a roughing the kicker personal foul of 15. There's a handoff to McMahon looking for the corner. The Aggies are all over that. He will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now. McMahon got the handoff. He has rushed this season 32 times, 125 yards, a long of 21. He had 90 yards in that overtime win that they turned in against Kent State. 3rd down, 10, Army. The Aggie 28. Single setback. Pivotal throws. Pivotal a catch, and it's across the 15. It's at the 11-yard line. Ankle tackle made that time by Devin Gregg. 6 tackles into the game tonight. 18 on that pass and run. Updating Pivotal. Now they're showing him that 1 of 3. I think that's a little bit behind on the stats tonight. Here's 1st down, 10. It's a delay. Turning the corner left side. That Beatty again. Nope, it's a new running back in there, and that will be Tony Moore. Moore just carried down to the Aggie 6, so they're moving the ball against the Aggie D, and will face a 2nd down and about 4 at the Aggie 6-yard line. Beatty's in there and McMahon in there. They are offset in the backfield. Splits on both sides. And it's going to be McMahon looking for this corner. He's going to go in. That's a touchdown for Army. They just made it a 7-6 game before the extra point. Extra point man is Austin Miller. He is from Austin McNeil. Just up the road here in the capital city from San Antonio. That extra point is up, and it's good. Tied at 7, 4:35 remaining. First period in the Alamodome tonight. The Ags and Army. This is Aggie football from Learfield Sports. Miller approaching the ball, and his foot is into it. This one will be returned. Brown backs up to the 2. Here comes the return to the 10, to the 15. Breaks out of there. They're slapping at the ball as he gets it across the 30, and he goes down at the 32-yard line. Oh, nice return there. That for Brown will be his first of the season. That was a 30-yard kickoff return by Pierre Brown. Stephen McGee started the night 3 of 4 and 23 yards. He has an eye of formation. Alexander is the fullback, and Jaworski Lane is the tailback. Give it to Jaworski. He headbutts a man, breaks out of there. He's across the 40, still running, and he's all the way across the 45 to the 47-yard line. About 15 yards by Jaworski Lane.
Boy, he looked like a pinball machine out there. Just bouncing off of Army tacklers, just wouldn't go down, and he'll move it out to the 47-yard line. What a nice run by Jaworski. Just no give up in the J train.
All right, come the Ags quickly back to the line of scrimmage. They're not wasting a whole lot of time in that huddle. Maybe got 2nd down showing over there, but it's 1st down. Now they're changing that down box. It's at the 47 of Texas A&M, nearing midfield. Going to throw it. He will. That's the catch. That's Kerry Franks. He's across midfield. He's tackled as he catches the ball, but hangs on to it. He's at the Army 49-yard line. 2nd down from the about the 48-yard line of Army. Just past the 49. Need the 43. And here is a keeper by McGee. He will run for it. He's got a 1st down and a whole bunch more. He's still running. Down at the 20. They are holding him up, and now they jump on, and they bring him down to the 17-yard line. But they kind of moved in slow motion there for a while, Dave. He just went 33 yards. On Stephen McGee. Comes out, shows the shotgun with Goodson to his left and Jaworski Lane to his right. Both lined up a little bit behind him. Joy Thomas went in motion, and here's the keeper by McGee. Turns the corner, can't hang on to the ball. Goodson now has fumbled it, and McGee's going to go all the way back to the 34-yard line. That was a pitch that was off his fingertips. Hot potato. And McGee fell on it back at the 34. Second down and 26. The ball now on the Army 34. Ags lead, we're tied rather at 7 after they come back to tie with 1:47 to go here in the first period. Alamodome tonight, second down play. Empty in the backfield, shotgun. McGee waits, throws. That's a catch. That'll be Howard Mora, his first of the season. Turning the corner, stiff arms a man. He's at the 20. He is tight roping it. He's across the 15.
And a penalty.
Going to mark him out of bounds at about the Army 14. And was out of
I
bounds?
think it's going to be a late hit, Dave. Hitting out of bounds, and that would give the Aggies a first down, but let's see what the call is. Nice move by Howard Morrow as he caught it over the middle and then outran him to the outside on the left side and went out of bounds, and I think that's where we're going to get the penalty.
Lost 19. Here we go.
Necessary roughness, late hit out of bounds. Number 9 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal line, automatic first down.
I guess he did. Joey Thomas flexed out left side, right behind Martellus Bennett, who is up on the line as a tight end. So the two tights are in that direction. Here's the handoff. Goodson got it. Goodson wrestled to the ground. And the Aggies will lose about a yard on that one back at the 9. As soon as he got it, they were all over him. That was John Wright, the junior from Alabama. It's the second time he's made a tackle tonight. He has 10 into the game tonight. Let's look at the clock. 1:15 remaining in the first quarter. The Aggies are tied with Army 7-7. Second possession of the night for the Texas A&M offense. Check figures here in a moment. Got Jaworski now 6 carries and 29 yards. We're having to use a different stat monitor tonight, a stat program. And we're going to be a little bit behind most of the game. Two tights, shotgun, running backs behind and left and right. He just gave it to Jaworski, and Jaworski goes in and falls down at the line of scrimmage. That was a second down and goal at the 9. It's going to be third down and goal again at the Army 9-yard line. Third down and goal, ball at the 9. Aggies have it. Empty in the backfield. 3 wides to the right, 2 to the left. Ball almost in the middle of the field. McGee in the shotgun, waiting on the snap. Flag.
5-yard penalty for delay.
Ags just got the dog call. And that'll back them up. That's 3 penalties at least tonight against Texas A&M. We've got up to 30, and that's something that's been in our favor in the first 2 games, low penalties. That's the end of the first period. We're going to take it now to the second, come down to the other end, and Texas A&M will have the ball facing a third down when we return. McGee in the backfield, empty, with 3 wides to the right and 2 on the left. Wallace will snap it. He'll take it at the 19. There it is. Good protection. Now it starts to break down. He's running to his right. He is looking. There's a flag down. We're going to get caught for a hold. Here's a throw to the end zone, and it's out of bounds on the sideline in the end zone. And there is a hold against Texas A&M as McGee started to roll to the right. The only man he saw was Urban Taylor. Tommy's going to spot this one at the 21. It's almost in the middle of the field. It's a 31-yard effort.
That's right. It'll be dead on, just straight. 31-yard effort. Chris Smith is the deep snapper. Schrader is the holder. And here's Matt Zemansky looking for his second field goal of the season. And he kicks it, and it's blocked.
Blocked to the right side and then picked up at about the 11-yard line. A&M and the Black Knights. And here is Pivotal. Offset in the backfield. McMahon on a draw, has a nice carry. Boy, he spurts out across the 20 to the 25. He's got good speed. He sees that hole, and he goes for it. It'll be second down and 5 coming up for the Cadets. Clock now, we've almost a minute gone here in the second. 7-7's our score. Pivotal play action, sets up. He's throwing a bomb out over the middle. Here is a interception. That's Jordan Peterson. First of the season for Texas A&M. There's Lexington, Texas for you right there.
Trying to hit Walter Hill. Threw this ball with a lot of air under it. Jordan Peterson out-jumped Hill for the ball. And the Aggies will have a turnover and take possession at their own 36-yard line. Nice play by Jordan Peterson.
Go with an I formation. Alexander is the lead back and Jaworski Lane is the tailback. There's the snap. McGee just gave it to Jaworski Lane. He hits in there, and he may have gotten a yard. I don't know if he even got that. I think he got the line of scrimmage. They try the middle. That doesn't work. It'll be second down, that same 10. Clock rolls from the 13:23 mark with a 7-7 score in the Alamodome tonight in San Antonio. Apparently not in here. Got Latydrick Riley and Irvin Taylor. And there is a handoff to Goodson. Somebody was freed up on the left side, and that man was Caleb Campbell. And as soon as Goodson got it, and he had him and threw him to the ground back at the 32. That's about a 4-yard loss. Going to be 3rd down and 14 coming up. The Aggies need 14. The ball's on the A&M 32. They got to get it out to their 46 on this play, or have to give it up. There's the snap in the shotgun. McGee starting to run. He's wrapped up and thrown to the ground at the 30-yard line. Lost 2. It's 4th down, Texas A&M. So get the interception and go the wrong direction.
Well, good coverage once again. Stephen trying to find a receiver, couldn't find anybody open, had to run with it, and they caught him from behind before he could get loose. And the Aggies will be forced to punt for the first time tonight.
Their return man is standing back here at about the 34-yard line. That is Jeremy Trimble. He's returned 6 for 65, 6.5 yard average. It's going to go out of bounds where? Boy, oh boy, was it bad. Oh, wow. It's out of bounds at the Aggie 43, off the side of his foot into the A&M bench. Yardage on the possession, and now Army's got it. 1st down and 10, the Aggie 43, and it'll be a end around, a reverse now going back the other way. Pivotal leading it. They have a chance to score on this at the 15. Cuts back, spins. He is still on his feet fighting for the end zone. He got in, touchdown. They just went 43 yards on an end around, and just like that, they've taken the lead 13-7 over Texas A&M. Here comes the snap. It's down. It's up. Army leads Texas A&M. Looking at a 14-7 Army lead. 11:07 to go in the second quarter here at the Alamodome. Here we're going to get a return. Gary Franks from the 2, back to the 10. Hit, stood up, still fighting, and goes down at the 21-yard line. Army has just kicked off.
You can't let a team like this get this excited in the game. It's going to be rough sledding all night for the Aggies. This team is fired up.
1st down, 10, A&M. There goes the option. There goes the pitch. Turning the corner is Goodson. He breaks across the 30. He's about 1st down yardage there to near the 33. Give him about 12 on that carry as they start the option right. Yep, out to the 33-yard line it goes. 1st down carry, Goodson. A&M showing a total of 106 yards in total offense. Army's got 13 plays, 101 yards. Here's a 1st down and 10 at the Aggie 33-yard line. McGee starts the option. There goes the pitch again. It's Goodson. He broke out of a tackle. Now he's coming back this way. He's got some running room. He has a man that he's got to spin away from, and he can't quite get away from that guy at the 40. Falls down at the 41. Sean Grievous, who just hit him, and he fell out of that tackle, and they spot him down across the 40, shy of the 41. He got about 8 yards on that. Call it 2nd down and 2 coming up. 2nd down play, A&M and I formation. McGee saying something to both sides of the line. Joey Thomas tight end right side. The Ags are running the option, and McGee's decided to keep it. Jumps over a man. He's at the 50, 45. They're chasing him. He lowers his head and headbutts the guy across the 25 down about the 22-yard line. Goes Stephen McGee. 2nd big run of the night for McGee. 33 earlier. This one just went 37. That will be, he's got his 2nd and 3rd best runs ever. Comes Texas A&M to the line of scrimmage. Jaworski Lane, tailback, and Chris Anderson, he is the fullback. Give it to Lane. He is fighting. They're trying to drag that ball out of his arms as he goes to the 19-yard line. It'll be a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Texas A&M dragging him down that time. Bob Landag, junior from Ohio, one of their defensive tackles. He's 6'3", 255. 2nd down play, shotgun McGee, 2 running backs lined up behind him, left and right. He just handed off. It goes to Lane. Lane near the 15-yard line. He's going to spot him at the 16. That was a 2nd down. Now the Aggies